I knew that would be a little bit more silent this morning than previous mornings. So, did everybody have a good time yesterday? You sure? I did see a lot of dancing, I have to admit. But that was the place where everybody gathered first. The bar. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's exactly why we had that set out. So thank you once again. That was a wonderful experience. Managed to... Is this working okay? Okay. So we managed to get some good drinks going. And I know that we had lots of people enjoy the buffet food that we had as well. And I must admit, I had a lot of delegates come to me and say the actual theme of the event, the Moroccan theme, went extremely well. And I was going to embarrass Sunil here on the screen, but I decided not to, with him smoking his haku, which was actually a very little photograph, but we couldn't find it very quickly this morning, so I'll embarrass you later. So, the other thing that I found really interesting whenever I come to India is obviously I tend to go to discos with my wife in the UK, not regularly, but at least maybe once or twice a year at parties. And there was some really good disco music here, both in the main auditorium, in the space frame, as well as here. And the enthusiasm all of you had was just amazing. Endless energy, endless dancing, endless music. I have to admit, did you feel the earthquake that happened in the middle? It happened at a very specific time. Does anybody remember that? This is when it happened. I mean, this whole floor was moving. Surely you felt it. So I got dragged onto the dance floor and I made a fool of myself, but what the hell? That's what it's all about, having some fun and enjoying yourself, which is one of the key things that I said to you when we first started 2 days ago. So thank you very much for your involvement, your enthusiasm, your compassion, and indeed just greatly having, pulling your hair down, having a great time after a very long day of plenary sessions, elective sessions, one-on-one meetings, and so on. And all of these photographs, by the way, as evidence of how hard we've been working for the last 2 days, will be made available to your families. But not to your managers, as we found out yesterday, so, don't worry about that. So let's get kicked off with day 3. So today we've basically got a couple of plenary sessions. It's going to be sort of one whole long session just to get it quickly out the way so that those of you who need to depart have enough time to depart. We have an external speaker, Professor Sandagopan, who'll be covering cloud computing, but also looking at some new technologies and where we're moving forward. And he's already given me a preview of it, and I have to say I'm already impressed just with those few words, so I'm sure you'll be looking forward to that. We also have Dr. Guru Rao, who'll be presenting on software-defined environments as well, which is where we're moving to. We also have something new, and this is the panel discussion. So we'll be inviting a number of our IBM experts onto the stage. We have some questions that you have already pulled together, and we'll be asking some of those questions to the panel. And also, if you have any potential new questions, we will have the roaming microphones that we had yesterday. So feel free to ask any questions of the panel. The panel has been put there based on feedback from you. The panel is there to answer your questions and your queries. And obviously there almost certainly is going to be some questions that have arisen as a result of you attending our sessions, understanding some of the comments we've made, some of the technologies that we offer, and some of the key issues that you have with regard to using that technology for the solutions that you're providing to your clients. So please don't feel shy. Let's get in there and ask, let's really test the panel, please. That's my task for you. If you could do that and help me with that, that would be great. So, Solution Cafe. How many of you have entered the Solution Cafe quiz? Okay, all right, it's not too bad. I did have a couple of gentlemen give me a form very bad because they were doing the best dancing yesterday, so I decided to accept their form. So their form's in here as well at the moment. So if I could ask Professor Sandagopan to join me on the stage and help me select the winners, I'd be very grateful. Gentlemen, Professor Sandagopan. So pick a card, any card, sir.
Now shuffled enough so that there is no bias.
Okay, so the third place, we'll go in reverse order as we always do, like Miss World and Miss Universe and whatever. Not that it's... Okay, I won't say any more there. I could have said something there and really got myself into real trouble there, but I'll be very careful. Ganesh Madhadevan, is he here? Yes? No? Yep, there we go, at the back there. Come this way, get a photograph taken of you doing that. There we go. Indeed, sir. Indeed, sir. Okay, so this gentleman is from Cognizant, and it's Sandeep Kumar. And the winner is, and I didn't bring my glasses. I did actually bring my glasses. Capgemini, Ashish Tardon. He's not here. Sorry? I'm afraid not, no. The rules were you have to be in the room. We have to be fair to everybody. So I'm afraid we'll have to put another card, sir. I knew it was going too easy. Oh, good. I don't need this. This is excellent. All right. So, I'm not sure which organisation, but Betty David. Just remind me, I did say that you have to be in the room to get the prize, didn't I? Okay, good. I don't want to be sued afterwards. Okay, so let's move forward then. Today's session, as I mentioned, we're going to have, after my opening, it's a fairly lengthy session, and that's primarily because we want to make sure we get you through the session and that you can then head on home and get, if necessary, lunch before whatever in time. So we're going to have a presentation on emerging technologies and also the new software-defined environments, which a lot of people are talking about. So Dr. Guru Rao is going to give us an overview on that. And then we're going to have our external speaker, Professor Sundagopan, and I'm sure a lot of you know him. He's been a frequent guest of ours and done some fantastic presentations, and as usual, I'm sure he'll live up to the expectation that we have. And then we'll basically have, as I said, the panel discussion, followed by the final call to action and my closing. And I have one favor to ask you during that closing. During the last 2.5 days where I've been meeting a lot of delegates, and first of all, thank you very much for your hospitality and your friendship through the conference. A lot of you have been thanking me for this event. And I have to say, if anything, I'm a sort of a special guest member of the team. The team in India are the team that have been doing 99% of the hard work. I felt slightly guilty that I get the limelight here on the stage when they're doing all the work really in the background. So I'd like you to help me in that final session by being here and helping me thank the real stars and hard workers of this conference. So please be around for that final session, the call to action and the closing remarks. And then we'll basically follow that up with the feedback forms, as we mentioned. So, hopefully all of you have checked out. If you haven't checked out, then please, you may need to dash out and check out to make sure your bags are ready for you if you're going to be heading out today. So please make sure that's the case. And also, as mentioned yesterday, anybody on the flight to Hyderabad, the 1 o'clock flight to Hyderabad, then please be in the reception at 10:30 sharp for your transport to the airport. And similarly, for those of you on the 1:55 flight to Pune, then please again be in reception at 11:30 a.m. You've got your final day feedback form, and you'll find boxes there. But we've also got an additional form today, which is the overall conference form. So this overall conference form, as it suggests, is for the whole experience. Everything that you've gone through, not just from content, but also entertainment, food, drink, accommodation, the lot. So please take some time to fill that, because that is also very fundamental for us to make sure that we choose the right locations for this conference, we choose them with the right facilities, and we choose the right content for you to meet your requirements with regard to partnering and working with IBM. So please take time filling that out. And in our appreciation for filling that out, we also have a small gift for you. It's a power charger for mobile phones or any devices that take the micro USB connection. No? Yes, okay, we're back. God, we've been really hindered by technology failure, haven't we? I'm glad this isn't IBM. So, basically, charge battery, used with your mobile device, your tablets, whatever that take the micro device, and we'd like to give you that as a gift for the overall conference feedback form. Now, unlike all the other forms, don't put that form in the box. There's a table directly outside the doors there on my right. The attendants there will take your overall feedback form and give you the gift in return. So please remember to do that, even if you're leaving early before the end of the plenary session this morning. Please take some time to fill that overall form, because those comments are very critical to us to help us continue to develop and improve this event for you each year. So, without further ado, let's head on into the sessions, and I'll come back and close later. I wish you a good third day, and we'll speak again soon. Thank you very much indeed.